So we have conference championship weekend coming up, and I thought, what a better way to just start it off. Start predictions from, Friday's games all the way to the last one in the ACC with Florida State and Louisville on Saturday night. So for the ACC prediction, where we have Louisville at Florida State for the ACC championship game, Florida State is sitting at number 4. Simple answer would be, if Florida State wins, are they in? Absolutely. Why would you punish a whole team because their star quarterback is out? 13-0, and they miss the college football playoff. I wouldn't blame fans for being like, okay, this is rigged. The last 10 meetings between Louisville, again, they've had different teams throughout the years. 5-5 split right down the middle, so this has the makings of, okay, this could be an upset. This has upset written all over it. The Louisville games that I have seen this year, I saw them beat Notre Dame. Late drama against NC State. They had a comeback. They only won by a field goal. I was driving bus that night, and so I was able to watch that game on my phone, have some pizza, and I'm like, hey, Friday night football game for college? Sure, why not? So I watched that game. They have a few blemishes, like that Pitt loss, but then last week against Kentucky, where Kentucky came in and just shocked the world. I've kind of alluded to it where every game needs to be played for these last 2 weeks. Yeah, they dropped a simple one against the Wildcats. Florida State games I've seen, I feel like there's a handful of teams, and we see them now in the top 5, top 6, like from Texas and Washington to Oregon and now Florida State, where this team's on the rise. Let's show them on TV more. So, we saw the LSU beat down in week 1. I saw the tough game when they played Boston College. That was a really tough road game. I saw the Clemson win. I thought Clemson was going to win that game. But it's interesting to see how Florida State's season went versus how Clemson's went after that game. Again, that set the tone for the rest of the season for both programs equally. The Duke game, the Pitt game, a handful of games that I've seen. And from the handful of games that I've seen, you could predict it easily and be like, yeah, of course Florida State's going to win this game. Here's the thing, though. You got to throw all the stats and everything just out the window. And it is because Florida State is missing their key guy that got them there. With having a backup in there, I am not saying that they're not qualified or ready for it, which in fact, there's kind of a feeling like this is the 2014 Ohio State team. Like, I think it'd be a fun full circle moment. And so that's why I wouldn't necessarily sleep on the Seminoles overall. History's rewriting itself where, yep, star quarterback goes down, next man up kind of mentality. I think that this game is going to be pretty ugly, low-scoring game, just considering the games that both of these teams are coming off of, where Florida State struggled against the Gators. I think with how Louisville lost, and they lost their chances of the college playoff if they played their cards right, I think that goes into effect of how this ACC game is going to roll out, where they come with a little bit of revenge, and they come mad and angry off of that loss, and they just thump the Seminoles, kind of. Not a real thumping, because I do think this is going to be kind of a low-scoring, ugly game. But it's one of those things where if Louisville's defense can keep the Seminoles' offense contained, we got a ball game here, and Louisville stands every chance to beat them. And so I think the better quarterback will win. Yes, I'm leaning towards Plummer. But simply put, like, if FSU wins, they are in. Like, it's that simple. So, but that's my prediction about that. So I'm going to take the Louisville Cardinals 20-14. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.